No comment.
Good answer.
One thing I can say,
Yeah.
bring the portable turntable.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the best thing.
If you're in any way serious, you've got to carry one of these, but this or a new mic, because
Or any brand, portable.
any brand.
We're not working for any brand.
Not yet. Anyway, so yeah, because I mean, for example, you know, you find a record like this. Here's me. What's this?
Yeah.
Can't read this. Who is she? Don't know. What's this? I know nothing. So the only way is to listen. And I do know of one person who I met in Thailand, and he just bought like a whole collection of stuff, 400-500 sounds.
Wow.
I would say 90% of it was rubbish. And so it's like you can't. In some countries, like you can do this, take a punt, buy a huge pile of records.
In some countries, you can pick it by cover or
Yeah, exactly.
But certain artists. But I mean, for example, Thailand, one artist made about 20 different styles of music.
Yeah.
So you never know which this record. I mean, you can't really guess to.
You can only listen to it. It's the only way of judging. So and I think also if you're serious, you have to really be prepared to put in the hours. You know, if you really want this music, then you can't just go there for half an hour and go, okay, I'm done. You're going to have to really be a bit persistent. But I guess people will either want to do that or they won't. It's like only certain people will put up with this. But what me and Nat find funny is that like you go and DJ somewhere and you're playing records, oh, great music, blah blah blah. But if they knew the trouble you had to go to find the records, the amount of hours like looking through dog shit infested rooms, or you're looking through all the dirty boxes, blah blah blah.
Or sometimes you find a good record with like 7 worms on it.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, so it's like you have to really want to do it. If you don't really want to do it, then you should do something else. That would be
I mean, like I used to go digging one time, and basically I spent like about 7-8 hours, and it was so dusty in this job. So basically, all my body was kind of black. I needed to leave, and I didn't realize that. So basically, I washed my hand. I was like, okay, everything's done. Go back to town. Try to meet my girlfriend in the shopping mall. Basically, I go back inside, and they didn't let me in.
Oh.
They were like, okay, probably get this guy. You know, like, you're not coming in. You're too dirty. You're not coming in. You know, so they say, you know, sometimes you got looked down because of as a consequences. So it's not like a good life as you see the DJ.
Yeah, right, exactly. There's I mean, just to give you a general example, on the whole, digging records in Thailand, I found there's like one in every 70 records was worth taking. So that means you'll listen to 70 records, most of them you're not taking one, okay, this is good, and then you're on to the next round, you know. Sometimes you get luckier than that, but on average, that's what it comes down to. And as Nat says, most of the, I mean, a lot of these shops are on a main road, and you get lots of fumes off the road and lots of this black dust. So literally after 5 minutes, your hands are black, your arms are black. So this is that, you know, you have to be prepared to put up with this.
So basically, do you guys go just place and buy a whole bunch of records, or do you guys try to listen?
No, I mean, mostly before we used to buy the whole bunch of things, then, and I think it comes to the point when we have like quite a lot already, and we don't need any more shit records, you know. So honestly, so basically we have to listen to every record we buy, because otherwise we don't have any more space for like the stuff we don't really need. We just end up having to listen to every single one.
And for me, I will not live forever in Thailand. Eventually I'll have to ship things back to England, so you only want to take stuff back that's really good. So yeah, you have to listen to everything. There's no other way. But what's good about that is that you find a bunch of stuff which probably you would have passed over if you were just guessing. Even sometime I find some track on an album that Nat has left in the shelf because because there's one track at the end which I had to listen to, and then we're DJing and you go, hey, I thought this album was rubbish. I'm sure I have it somewhere. So it means you get very thorough, you know?
And to listen to every record, sometimes like shit cover, the artist that cannot be good, the track name that is like it's impossible to be good.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky.
You know, so you never know. So the best thing is to listen to every single record.
Yeah, definitely.
So how did you find this?
This was in a.
You don't. What language is?
This is Thai. This is the Thai album, Thai 7-inch rather. This came out of, there was a shop that had been closed down in Bangkok for a long time, maybe 3 years. And after some phone calls and negotiation, we managed to get into the guy's shop. And what happened was, you have most of these shops like that were saying they're people's houses and they're constructed in the same way. So at the front of the shop you have all the stock, like all the stuff that's out. But at the back of the shop you have all the boxes of unplayed stuff. So what happened was, like the house is like this, you go in, the ceiling is low, then it goes up, and then you've got the stairs going up. So what happened was, we were looking, and Nat had gone to look at a whole bunch of albums at the back, and I walk like this, and I look up, and there was just boxes and boxes and boxes, maybe about 40 boxes of unplayed set. And I was like, so I said to Bianca, can I? And it was up, I had to get on the chair to get up there. And I was so excited to see what was there. There was a fan, and I almost lost my. Bianca was like, "Hey, be careful!" I was like, Anyway, so this came. This was found during this trip. That we found.
You don't read those pirate albums?
I don't, but you know, you see something like this, you think we have to check it. You know, it looks a bit interesting.
For this record, this particular record is that I have it on 12 already.
Okay.
And it's on for the 12 inch is the Buddha image, the one I showed the yellow cover. And basically this is like the 7th off of that I thought that it never released on 7. And basically it was on here with just totally different covers. For it just basically they released like 3, 7 from the program. And this is one.
So yeah, it was just as part of a wider thing, basically.
It's your favorite?
It's one. I mean, picking favorite records is always difficult. But this is one I'm listening to a lot of the moment. This is one.
I think at the moment the next release is releasing now is the re-edit project we've been working for. And basically it's just the re-edit of Thai music, of like all the intro of a couple of tracks that we think that the beat or the melody or the rhythm that is right to our ears. And basically we just pick off that and do the loop edits and then make it as a whole mix. And then at the moment it's out on the promo only, but in a couple months it's going to be out on the proper full CD releases.
Yes, we've been working on that, and then I think we'll hopefully be doing some gigs in Europe. I think that's our next plan, because it's neither of us are sure how this will translate in London or Paris or whatever. And the only way to know is to try and go there. If no one comes, then okay, fine, at least we'll try. But I think that, you know, what's been good, there's been a lot of positive reaction with the 2 compilations, the Sound of Siam compilation and the Tie-Dye compilation that's just come out. So I think there's at least now a bit of awareness, so I think there should be some good reception to this. But that's next on the cards.